Hi friends and welcome back to the Random YouTube channel. In today's video, I will teach you how to use audio ducking feature in Adobe Premiere Pro. The audio ducking feature lets you turn down your music volume whenever you are talking or whenever the top track is playing and you have a music track on the layer below or on the lower track in timeline in Adobe Premiere Pro. So I have imported this video. This is Hitman Codename 47 game's score by Jasper Kidd, a great music composer. You can check his work on YouTube, by the way. Let's start the video. If you haven't already, I will request you subscribe to the Random YouTube channel and also hit the like button. Let's get started. Okay, first thing is you need to import the audio into Adobe Premiere Pro. You can do that by pressing Ctrl I on your keyboard, or you can just double click here in the project panel. So if you double click here, the Premiere Pro import dialog box will open and you can choose whatever audio or video you want. We don't want the video here, but for demonstration purposes, I will leave the video as it is. Now it's time to record my voice or import my voice directly here. So I'm currently recording, so I don't know if my voice will be recorded on audio 2 track. Let's see. Okay, in Adobe Premiere Pro, I will show you how to use audio ducking. So the track above or below will just turn down its volume itself whenever you are talking, and when you are not talking, the volume will turn back up. So I have this audio on track number 2. If you want, you can drag this audio track below your own audio and vice versa, but that's really not necessary. So I want to turn the volume down of the second track here whenever this voice is playing, and when I stop talking, the volume will raise back up. Select the voice track, go to Essential Sound panel. If this panel is not visible, you can always go to the window menu and click Essential Sound. Make sure it is checked. In Essential Sound, click Dialogue. We are telling Premiere this is the dialogue, and this is the only thing you need to do. Now it's time to choose the second track, the music track. And for the music track, you need to click the music button in the Essential Sound panel. And from here, in the preset, you need to choose smooth vocal ducking. These are the 3 sliders you may want to change. This detects how much sensitive your voice track should be. So if you want to make it more sensitive, you can increase this slider a little bit. And the second slider says duck amount, how much ducking should apply it on the music track. You can increase or decrease this as well, but I would like to change the third slider, which says fade. Let's just decrease this like this, and the final step here is click on generate keyframes. This will only take few seconds, but depending on the length of your audio and your project, this might take few minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes, etc. Now let's check if we have the keyframes added, the audio ducking keyframes. To check that, you need to expand this track like this, and you can see there are some keyframes. We no longer need this audio, so I will press C for the razor tool and remove this audio and video. Now let's try and play this and listen what is done. Okay, in Adobe Premiere Pro, I will show you how to use audio ducking. So the track above or below will just turn down its volume itself whenever you are talking, and when you are not talking, the volume will turn back up. So as you can see, whenever I'm not talking, the volume automatically raises. You can see these keyframes and these keyframes, which are automatically added into this music track. But the problem here is that there are actually two problems I can see and hear. The first is the music track volume is so much low, and you can increase that individually by right clicking on your music track, go to audio gain and adjust gain by 5 to 10 dB. I will increase it by 5 and now try to play it. So the track above or below will just turn down its volume. Now the music can be heard a little more, but the problem is with the fade. So I will decrease the fade slider more and click generate keyframes once again. Whatever change you make here, you need to click this generate keyframe button again. Now you can see we have multiple keyframes, and this should work because I was talking constantly and there were not so many pauses in between. Let's play it. Okay, in Adobe Premiere Pro, I will show you how to use audio ducking. So the track above or below will just turn down its volume itself whenever you are talking, and when you are not talking, the volume will turn back up. So that's how you use audio ducking feature in Adobe Premiere Pro. If you have any further question or if you need any kind of help, just let me know in the comment section. I will see you in another video. Goodbye.